What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And as the Dubai Expo closes, I want to take a look at a couple of projects, starting with Shibnobi and what happened out of the Expo. So make sure you subscribe for the rest of the tokens I'm going to be covering outside the Dubai. I think for crypto in general, a huge success. For some tokens, a very, very good few days over in Dubai, and for others, maybe not quite hit the mark. But let's take a look fundamentally at Shibnobi and what they delivered. So first and foremost, their booth was pretty sick. You know, there was kind of loads of noise around Shibnobi. I actually really like the color red as well. But getting out there, the hoodies, the team, you know, Cliff was out dressed in a suit, loving it, and really kind of at the forefront of the Expo when you kind of walked in. So I think a really smart and clever play from the team at Shibnobi. Well, what was the big news that they dropped? A couple of things, really. Shibnobi Gaming, the world's first crypto-powered wagering platform for the games you already know and love, real stakes and real wagers for every match. Now, this is huge. It's not done in the space. We know that play to earn is huge. There's a lot of tokens that are doing the play to earn thing, but actually for Shibnobi to come out and say, okay, well, we're going to actually do a platform in which you can come along. And when we sort of take a look at these, you can see Fortnite. Now, whether they've onboarded these games, whether they're already in partnerships, or whether this is an example, that is yet to be seen. But FIFA, you know, CSGO, there's loads of games on here that people are going to be pretty excited. Call of Duty, so pretty cool, really cool. It's a bit clunky. It's clearly the first kind of thing, but here we go. Look, find a match, play together, win Shinja. So this is the next evolution of Shibnobi. Now, if you have any doubts about Cliff as a businessman, this should already be starting to wet your whistle and create an appetite for what Shibnobi is all about, and equally what they could do. Now, the interesting thing is, are they going to be really pushing this? Because you can see here, win games to win Shinja, 1% of all wagers played will be burnt. Here, we've always talked about the supply of Shibnobi and the fact that it needs to get rid of some of its tokens. So what we are going to see is a 1% wager will be burnt. So imagine there's loads of people playing this. It's a bit like the Shiba Inu, Spotify playlists, all that kind of stuff. This could be huge, and it could really deflate the token very, very quickly. A multi-platform gaming, you can see here, very similar in terms of what you get for sort of something like Xbox Live. Everyone will have their profiles, which I assume will be linked to their wallets. Otherwise, you kind of won't be able to earn Shibnobi as you kind of go through. And you can see the pool stake, and it kind of takes a whole different level to gaming. Now, the question will be, because it's in effect kind of gambling, is there going to be an age limit on it? If I think of quite a lot of gamers now, they're certainly of the younger generation. So it will be really interesting to see whether it's defined as gambling, or whether there's an element of gambling in it, or like you said, whether it is wagering. The fact that they've used that terminology probably means that they've already thought about that, but definitely going to be interesting to see what comes down. But some of these games are huge, and to think, you know, even to put it out there from Shibnobi Gaming, this isn't on any sort of test website, this isn't on any kind of build that you can kind of go in. This is shibnobi.gaming.com, out in the open for everyone to see. So I'm certainly sure there is some legal matters that will have to be tackled through this. It's going to be the first of its kind. That is a cool video. Just want to make sure that we don't get any sound. It's only 23 seconds long, so I do think it's worth looking at it. But it is absolutely going to be aiming. Love the little advert. And, you know, again, this for me is marketing where it really makes a difference, because actually this appeals to much more than just the crypto investor. This is much bigger than the people that have invested into Shibnobi at the start. Yes, we're going to have NFT avatars. Yes, it's going to give us the Shibnobi tokens, but still, it appeals to lots more. And again, socialize on the Discord, and then the whole Shibnobi Gaming kind of little icon there has completely changed. So I think it's a huge drop from Shibnobi. What else do we get? Dojo Swap. Now, there's loads of noise about Dojo Swap. Is it Uniswap reskinned? I'm not a tech expert, but it certainly feels incredibly similar to it. Now, you can look at this one or two ways, in my opinion. One is you look at it and go, well, it's complete nonsense. It's a reskin of Uniswap. You know, I'm going to bash the project and say it's rubbish. Or you can actually look at it, the fact that people are talking about it, the fact that it's there, the fact that Cliff said we're going to deliver a swap function, and they have. And there's plenty of people that have been on YouTube have been showing you how to swap. So for me, it's a really big market opportunity. They've ceased the hype around Dubai, and what better time to land it? So Dojo Swap, Shibnobi Gaming is huge. And the other thing I really like, and shout out to Teddy Ganja, you know, I know I've spoke to him, he's been in my live streams, and, you know, I've certainly spent plenty of time in his, but a shout out to the guy. He's been out in Crypto.spy. He kind of streamed 2 days. I'll leave both those links in the description if you want to go and check them out. Just getting a feel for what's out there. You know, he was in the space, offered his helping hand out to, I think, Satamask to start with, and then offered, you know, got offered kind of the opportunity to work with the Shibnobi team. And again, this for me shows incredible transparency with the team, that they got Teddy out there, and there was plenty of pictures of Teddy sub with Cliff out there. And I think, you know, for me, it's a real connection with the community. And I do think, and this isn't bashing on Saitama, but I do think they have lost a little bit of that connection out there with the community, because I just think that they are so driven on trying to get things right, or so stuck in the mud of not delivering things, that they have lost that kind of connection to it. So absolute shout out to Teddy. I thought it was amazing that he was out there, and both live streams were incredible in terms of getting round the whole Dubai. It looked insane for some of the people. So let's take a look at the chart for Shibnobi. And like I said, it does feel like the expo is kind of come to a close, and with that we are seeing some sell-off and some decline in terms of sales. But look, let's look at some of the stats. 26 million liquidity, which is really, really strong. Daily volume 534,000 is lower than we've seen for a while. 62,387 holders. And you look at the price action, 6609, just down under 1%, which is nothing really. But we have seen a nice trend. This is a 12-hour chart we are looking at, a nice trend. There has been some sales coming through recently, but again, I think as we see more utility come out, and we are still in a bear market. I know a lot of people hoping or even talking about coming out of the bear market on the back of the expo. It's too select. There's too much noise in the world going on right now. We're going to have to sit and wait a little bit longer, but it is nice to see some of these breakouts in terms of price movement. That's going to do it for this one. I do think Shibnobi were a winner at the Crypto Dubai Expo, but let me know in the comments down below what you think, and I'll talk to you in the next video.